Hi, I'm Mika Truman, and welcome to Frankincense School of Mystical Arts. Welcome to my Patreon, my YouTube channel, and Rumble. And of course, welcome to Frankincense School of Mystical Arts, where you can always find me at fsma.life. So before we get started, I really want to wish all of you a very happy holidays and blessings and health, happiness, success to all of you. And I love you all, and it's been a fantastic past year. It's been definitely very interesting with many twists and turns, but I just wanted to say happy holidays to you. So I just wanted to share with you some of the things that I've been shown as of recent. So I get going into the next few weeks, you may start to notice or realize or kind of feel a little bit of betrayal, major betrayal. And when we go and look at this even further, this is for the whole world. This is just not one area. This is just not one country, but it's all of the world. And it's about feeling blindsided. It's about feeling betrayed. It's about feeling that maybe all alone, confused, left feeling confused, sitting back kind of wondering what is going on here. And I get not only through the media perhaps, but even just different. In this particular video, it's with the planet and the people and the so-called leaders, or those that you looked up to, that you admired. And this has to do with those in charge, those not in charge, religious people, religious leaders, teachers, politicians, everybody. And it's you kind of sitting back feeling like, I thought it was supposed to look like this. And I thought certain people stood for certain things. Now I find out that it's opposite. You may feeling like you kind of was punched a little bit in the gut, because I do get this may come up even more. And I get the greatest reason why is because it may be that we don't have the rest of the story. I get we're going through a period and a point right now where it's not about who you follow, and it's not about one person or another, or one group or another. We're at a point, we're at a period right now where you may be feeling faced with looking at who are you, what are you doing, what am I doing, what do I want? Who am I? We're at a point where it's not about anybody but you. And it's about you and your family and your loved ones. What's good for you? What isn't good for you? It's not about who you stand for. This isn't about a certain person. It's about a group. It's about people and the peoples. That's what it's about. And it's about not listening to one person or two. This is what has gotten us into this trouble from way back when. And sometimes we were birthed into this, where we followed people. We listened and we followed our parents. Then we may have followed and listened to religious leaders. Then we may follow and listen to our spouse. We may follow and listen to our bosses, people that we respect. But what about you? What do you want? Who are you? That's what this is about. It's about you possibly realizing that maybe I have not had the full story. Maybe I don't have the full story. What is the rest of the story? But even if I don't ever get the rest of the story, what do I want? Is one particular thing good for me, or is it not good for me? Is it good for my family or not? Is certain decisions and choices that you're making right now, is it about what somebody has said was a good idea? Is it about what somebody has encouraged you to do, to choose, to have a choice? Or is it something that you want to do? Are you making a stand for something because you really believe it? Or are you making a stand because that's what you think is the right thing to actually do? And what is the right thing that you should do? What is it? The only person who knows what is right and what isn't is you. And it's your intuition. And it's from higher source. It's from the Creator. It's from those on the other side guiding you. What does your gut tell you? What has all of your studying shown you? We're at a point where, how do you go and unsee what you've seen? How do you unlearn what you've learned? You can't. Whether it is one person all of a sudden changing their point of view, or it may seem like that. And then you saying, oh, well, I better follow them over here. I better go over here. I better go over there. No, that's not what it's about. What are you going to do? What do you stand for? What do you believe in? What choice do you want? That's what it's about. And it's about you standing for what you want and you getting to know yourself and loving yourself and you following yourself. Because at the end of the day, to be 100% honest with you, I really get this is a test for the people. And it is a test for you to realize, are you going to follow someone just because the wind blows and you don't want to have to think that hard? Or are you going to follow your intuition and your gut because you know it's the right thing? And we're at a point where people are following what's in their heart and they're trusting that. But I really get there's more to the story than what you may think and what you believe and what you may have heard. There's more to the story. And when all those people that you believed in and trusted are all of a sudden having a different point of view, and you're like, what do I do now? What does your heart say? That's what you do. And it's not about following anybody. It's about following and trusting your intuition and higher source and God and Jesus, whatever name you want to put on it, because it is higher source and it's full of great love. And it's about following your heart and being true to you. That's what it's about. And that's how we're growing and evolving into this new realm of existence. And how do you know whether or not you're in the right realm? How do you know whether or not you're on the right page? My thought and my experience is, how do I know that I'm heading in the right direction? Is when I can look at someone with pure compassion. I can look at someone who's totally cutting me off and having a bad day and love them anyway. And if you're one of those that maybe you're like yelling and screaming and flipping your hands everywhere, maybe we need to look at that, because we're going into a higher place. And it's not about anyone leading you there. It's about you leading yourself there and choosing where you're going, what you're doing, and where your mind is. That's what it's about. I also want to say really quick, I strongly do get, we have Mrs. Harris that may step forward and all of a sudden a big push. She may start showing she has a big opinion, a big agenda. I get she may be around a while. But on the opposite end, we have another female that's going to rise up and start to step forward. And I'm not quite clear on who this is. I have a couple ideas. But this female is going to come in really strong, full of love, kindness, compassion, and she will help heal the planet. There is a female that's stepping in. So you have the other spectrum of this other female and this other spectrum of this other one. So just be mindful of these two female energies. And it's almost as if instead of these men going nose to nose, it's almost these women are going to go nose to nose. We're at a beautiful healing, feminine, Mother Earth time. And it's exciting. And I love you all. And I just want to say happy holidays. And don't sweat this small stuff. Be where you are and be happy and be joyous. This other stuff is going to work out. It really will. It really, truly is going to work itself out. It's not what we think. It's not. They keep saying it's not real, but there's more layers that we don't understand. So please like, subscribe, please do share, join my Patreon. I would love to have you over there. But until next time, you can always find me at fsma.life. Take care.